Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at The Light Keeps Us Safe. An early access, procedurally generated... Well, I don't think survival game is the right kind of game for the games that Bad Robot makes, but I guess that's the best way to describe it. It is another game from them that has procedural generation and enemies that are always hunting you. So it's a lot like their other two games, Signal from Tulva and Sir, You Are Being Hunted. I had to think for a second what that one was, which I have played before. I did do a video on it back when it came out, and I played a bit of it not on video, and I do mean to go back to that for a first death run as well. But this game is a little different, in that it is all about a world where there is no more sun, or at least no more light, that is patrolled by evil robots that don't like light. Alright, so yeah, we've been hiding down here in this bunker, is the setup, but we need to go out into the world because we are running out of supplies. Alright. Well, it said cycle weapons, but we do not have anything right now. All we have is these bottles.
You are lucky, in a way. You got to hide down there for so long. But now you have to deal with it all alone. I'm sorry, but you do.
Yes, the implication is that there's not really many people out there. Just robots. And a variety of light-based puzzles. Now, we are supposed to have some sort of flashlighty device, but we don't seem to have that just yet, so hopefully we find it in the exit of the bunker. Well, it can't be that dark out, if there is light coming through from the outside. So we've got a bunch of meters at the top right, and I don't know what any of them are, but it seems like we have 4 bottles. That much at least I can understand. Alright. This next room is dangerous. It'll be more dangerous when we've done the stealth and distraction tutorial. For now, please dodge the tripwires. Okay, well, I don't see any tripwires. Also, as usual, let's touch that down a little bit. There we go. That way I'm not jerking around so abruptly. I mean, I don't think I'm super jerky with my movements, but I am used to doing quick turns and stuff without really thinking about it.
You're running out of food if you haven't run out already. You're going to have to go outside.
You move really
should
weird.
have gone into the light like the rest of us.
No, we didn't let ourselves get raptured, and now we're trapped down here on shitty Earth. But yeah, when you're crouching, you like move in little bounds.
There'll be something useful around, of course. I think we left a few things behind.
There we go. It's not exactly a quantum tunneling device, but I guess a flashlight will do. The modular flashlight.
You'll be able to use that device for a bunch of things. But it looks like it needs work.
Yeah, so this thing is kind of the key mechanic of this game. You need to find various upgrades for this thing to bypass various different kinds of obstacles in sort of a Metroidvania fashion. But it's also used for scaring off enemies who are afraid of the light. And I guess it makes more sense now that I know that you need to charge it, because I didn't know that before, and I thought you could kind of just use your light all the time, which would seem like it wouldn't be that hard to keep things away from you. $60 components. Okay, components I'm guessing is the 4th tab on the top right. So we can't upgrade our light. I'm wondering what that meter at the top left is under our health. Is that our hunger? Is food going to be an issue here? There are several exits and a strange dead machine ahead. So I know that, just looking at the patch notes, there was another exit from the bunker added.
We knew something was wrong. Something wrong with the machines. But at first we couldn't see them. By the time we figured this stuff out, it was too late. We had to go into the light.
Okay. So maybe this is our core kind of objective right now, is to power this device. Kind of like Sir, You Are Being Hunted, where you needed to travel around the map to find the shards of stone needed to reopen the teleporter that dumped you there. So these are survival games, but they do generally have some kind of goal beyond just not dying. Oh, okay, that was a charging station, I guess. So I think if I had a certain kind of light, I could get through this here. I kind of want to just leave this on so I can see. It's pretty dark. Alright, whatever this is, I can't do anything with it, so maybe I need red light. I mean, this bunker seems more like something we found than something that we were a part of, I guess. I doubt our character.
Shine a light on those things. It'll keep their heads down.
Alright, got blasted a little bit. So this should be an exit out into the world. But yeah, I don't think our character was a part of whatever purpose this bunker was built for. Seems more like they just took shelter in it. And now it's going to generate the map. So it has the bleak road. I believe that's because this is going to use the same kind of biome system as Sir, You Are Being Hunted. Where the biome is like a big chunk of map and you travel from it to other maps. It's looking pretty nice out here. Okay, throw bottles, patch up injuries with F2, and eat whatever you found in the trash with F1. F to scan for nearby sources of supplies. You will need 60 component pieces before we can upgrade the torch.
They've ruined this place. Look. There's nothing left.
Things do seem a little grim out here. However, there is still light coming from the sky, so I guess the sun didn't go
I've got
out.
to go for a while. I'll be back.
And this lady, I guess, is still around, or at least has some way to contact us despite going into the light. Alright, gonna eat a little bit of trash that I had already stocked up. Okay, found a bottle. Yeah, we just kind of need to wander this desolate landscape looking for parts to loot, I guess. Okay, I don't think these guys can see us from this distance. But this is essentially a stealth survival game, which I guess is what differentiates it a bit from other survival games. And those tower things there are probably trouble. Strong moat. 1 of 15. Alright. Probably need those for something else. I don't think I have any sort of map, which could be a problem. This could get confusing trying to find my way back to the bunker. I don't have a compass or anything either. But I really like the way this looks. I don't know if it's just kind of the foggy volumetric lighting. It's got a style to it. Alright, I heard footsteps, but I think they were my own footsteps. Okay, that seemed kind of a pointless dead end over there. A foreign energy drink. Alright. That counts as food. I guess our character is not picky about what keeps them alive. I think this blue light is our bunker. It would be helpful to know that. I'm pretty sure these guys don't stay down for, yeah, that long. Okay, so is this the bunker here? No, this is just a building. I mean, Sir, You Are Being Hunted also had you digging through trash cans to find food. Though that had a whole inventory system, whereas this seems to be a little streamlined from that. Long bandage. Another energy drink. Oh, I am getting a little peckish. So I suppose we're looking for machines to loot. Oh, just a little caravan. I guess this weird excavator that does not have a cabin, seeming like some kind of maybe robot excavator? I mean, I do like the idea of having to stealth around robots. They kind of make more interesting enemies when they are something you have to actually be afraid of, instead of just gunning down lots of robots. Though, this does... I mean, I guess it's just kind of the general shared setting, but this reminds me of that other game that's not out yet, Generation Zero, in which you also are in a place suddenly devoid of people and full of robots. But that one, of course, doesn't have the sun going out. I'll probably get that when it comes out, though. And then there's that like Armored Core-esque game coming from Square Enix, which I guess also will have some robo-stealth. But that one's a bit more of a military third-person shooter that also has stealth elements. Oh. Crap, I wedged myself. Alright, I lost him. I mean, he's like right there, but not after me anymore. Okay, so I'm just kind of periodically tapping F to see if there's anything lootable around. don't know how far I have to get from the bunker to start finding the materials I need. I mean, it said you get it from looting machines. And I don't think that I will get them, because I don't have a way to destroy these machines, so I don't think I get them from hostile machines. Okay, can't carry any more bottles. So I should be using these bottles to distract the machines that get close to me. Okay, so like this light here would probably also work on a robot if I got it to follow me into it. So there are some lit safe zones. I guess the glow coming from the sky doesn't seem to bother them, though. Don't know how far I need to go, though, before I can find what I need. I mean, I would have assumed I don't need to go too far to get the materials for the first upgrade. But then there doesn't seem to be anything here I can't interact with as is, so... Okay, so that second meter is also my stamina, but the maximum of my stamina is determined by the hunger. So it's that little white line at the end of the meter. I have a feeling that tower is trouble. Alright, just a bit of floating... Is that like a flower sprite? Alright, one of the items in there has an exclamation mark, so that might be what I need for components. Or it might just be a letter or something. Oh, he's right outside the window. That sound made me think he detected me, but... It's a weird place for a table. Alright, this looks like what I need. Alright, we found 19 components on this thing. So we are looking for machines that are not trying to kill us, but are still seemingly similar technology. Well, buildings seem to be the place to check. I'm pretty much full up on all the other food and medication, at least. Though there is a second medication tab, which I think is for, like, probably more serious things like diseases. Consumables is the word I was looking for. Yeah, so that thing is some kind of big security camera. It's like some kind of big sentry gun thing. Alright, this area looks a little more developed. As long as he doesn't turn around. So there's... that looks important, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the way these light shafts cut between objects, but are entirely blocked by them. It's like a maze of shipping crates here, but I'm not sure I really need to go into them. Lovely tinned tomatoes. I don't know, that looks like something I might want to take apart. Or it shoots energy balls at me. Alright. I guess whatever it is, I've made it inert since it also is turned purple, but it probably doesn't stay off indefinitely. However, I do see another machine in here. Use some healing. Alright, I've got 40 now. Top up on food here. Okay, I can't shut off the tripwires. I wonder if that'll stay off, since it's a stationary device. What's going on here? Ooh. Whatever it is, it's not nice. And I probably don't have the tool to deal with it. Well, these shipping mazes are helpful for losing robots chasing you. That's right, just keep going. There's no reason to look over here in this little nook. Wow, it actually was too high up when it turned around, so it missed me completely. I think I just threw that at the wall right in front of me, but I meant to throw it against the wall across from me. This is really unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think they could follow me easily through here. However, there doesn't actually seem to be much around here. I can't climb on top of anything, so I can't easily navigate around here. But I think I want to get to that center... that thing there, which might be the purpose of this maze, to make it hard to get there. Hopefully I don't get too close to this blue thing and burn myself. But there seems to be a lot of stuff in this compound here, including some machines. Gotta find me an entrance. Which I must have passed when I was... or there's just not an entrance. But there must be. There must be a way in here. It's a problem to have been detected because I need to get over there. Let's just climb this damn wall. Okay, oop. This is our way in. Alright, well, I did get seen coming in here, but I am within the compound now. So I should be able to shut this thing off. And look at all that machine goodies in there. Okay, well the door... Ooh. The door was right out front here. Which has a force field attached to it. Yeah, I have a very limited zone here where I'm out of its sight. Alright, well, purple light is safe light. Though I do wonder if this is also like, Sir, you are being hunted, in that the longer you go on, the more dangerous robots will start to appear in the world. You know, based on how long you've managed to survive. Okay. I think all the stuff I want is upstairs. So I don't know if this was the best place to choose to get our first upgrade, but we should get enough parts from this. Okay, there's one there. I think there was a third. I hear another. Yeah, there's a third one up here. Okay, so I can shut these guys off too. I guess any enemy that has one of these red power lines going to them can be disabled. And I suppose that's permanent, or at least until something turns it back on. Like that other thing we shut off doesn't seem to have come back on, so I think the stationary ones might be able to be disabled long term. Enough components, head back to the bunker. Okay, well there's one more machine here, so you might as well grab the parts from that as well. It might not be marked as an exclamation mark anymore. Let's see, there's that one there. Wasn't there another one? It might have actually been down here. Oh, there it is up there. I guess it is on the roof. Probably gonna be a very dark video, but that seems to be the nature of this game. Okay, it's right there. I guess I have to go up and then drop down. I can find the ladder. Is there a, like, a ladder going down there? Doesn't actually seem to be a ladder. Well, I can just crouch and take a little bit of damage falling off the edge. Alright, well, we shut off the stationary defense, so I can just head out like this. Alright, let's head back to the bunker, get our upgrade, see what it does, and then I think that'll be a good look at this game for the moment. I wonder what these big towers do, the ones that aren't moving or anything. Don't actually seem to be doing anything. They seem to be part of just the environment. Alright, so if my direction sense tells me anything accurate, then I should be over here and to the left to get back to the bunker. Oh, fuck. That's a dead end. I can't hop that fence. Actually, probably a good thing I can't hop that fence. I would have taken a bunch of fall damage. Alright, so this area is kind of pointless, but that's the side effect of procedural generation. It seems like that one tiny section of fence missing is the only way to get back. Alright, so circumvent these shipping crates. And I think I just need to head back towards the little antenna, the blue antenna, because we passed through this structure. So yeah, to some degree there's probably an aspect of just kind of clearing out the map by shutting off these stationary defenses as you kind of expand outward from your bunker. You know, kind of give yourself a little bit of a safe zone. But I bet there are also new defenses that will pop up. Okay, where is that antenna? Should be in this direction. Okay, I think that's the first or second build. I think that's the gas station, actually, that we searched. So just follow this road back to the bunker. So yeah, it's probably not a world that makes the most sense scientifically, but I think it's a cool kind of atmosphere they've got going on here. And I'm curious if there's going to be some kind of, at least in-universe, attempt at explaining what happened here. But I bet it's going to be pretty weird, regardless of what it is. Okay, there's our bunker. So that seems like a good supply run on our first foray out of our safe place. You'd think that this bunker is not that secure, though, considering all of the big holes that the light was coming through. Not to mention, somehow these things got in. Or did they get out? And they originated from this bunker with all of its weird machine technology. Alright, well, our charge is running fairly low. We've got less than half battery left. So, probably can't charge this out in the open too often. Whatever this thing is. Alright, so I guess we don't actually get to pick our upgrades. It's just, hey, you need this much to upgrade it to the next upgrade. A charger beam. High energy usage. Look for previously inaccessible exit. So that would be the one blocked by the red stuff. It's weird how little food we can carry compared to everything else. Okay. Kind of thought I'd like switch lenses or something. I guess that's not the one. It doesn't seem to do anything to that one. That's the way we went out before. Or is that? I guess that's the way we went out before. What the hell is this thing? Oh, these are just charging stations. I'm gonna guess it's not this one. I don't think our light beam is gonna melt through rock. It's not a laser. Let's see. I think that's actually a... Yeah, that's that ball I ran up to before and it didn't do anything. Alright, these are like switches. Where does this lead? This probably just opened a shortcut to the other entrance? No, this looks like another exit, but doesn't do anything yet, so I guess that's one I can't activate or is not in the game yet. But this game's only been out for less than a month, I think, and it's already gotten a couple content additions, so I think their early access is fairly promising. I mean, they've done it before with 2 other games and had them released in a finished state. Corroded streams. Okay, so this is a different biome. Or it might just be a different area. No, this definitely looks different. So I guess there are multiple biomes already in the game. I wasn't sure if there was only the one to start with, because they said they'd be adding additional biomes. Okay, so now we can activate switches, which means there are probably going to be more puzzles of that variety around. But yeah, for a world where there's no, like, sun, it's pretty bright out here. Probably should have recharged my gun after opening those doors, because I'm a little low now. But yeah, obviously we could go back to the other biome, because we didn't clear it out. I assume there is more machines and more outposts to explore. This is just a whole nother section. There's probably new types of robots here, but there's one of our familiar buddies. Well, again, health and food is not really something I'm short on right now. So a lot of this stuff I can just... Don't know what that is. Alright, well. Okay. These are invisible. Which means these are probably some kind of mine. Yeah, they're like... If I get close to them, they start electrocuting me. No tripwire in here? The thing is, I didn't look at the upgrade machine to see how many parts I need now for the next one. But yeah, I think that's kind of the main gameplay loop here. Is that we are finding more and more components and having to go into more and more dangerous parts as the components become a little less common, in order to unlock new upgrades which allow us to interact with new obstacles. And presumably we eventually get that device powered up and can finish the game. Though that's probably not in here yet. I wonder if the charge beam would stun him for longer. Because in a straight sprint, I cannot seem to outrun these guys. Aha! But you can't get in here, can you? The light keeps me safe. Ow. They will try to find the edge that you're closest to, though, and zap you from it. Can't see. As long as you put something between you and them, they get confused. But, like, not in a bad AI programming kind of way. Like, it's not, I didn't feel like I'm cheesing that there, it's just that's how you break line of sight so you can actually outrun them. Alright, well, we got our upgrade, and we kind of saw what it does. So I suppose that'll be a good look at the light keeps us safe. Which, yeah, I'm digging. I like the... Obviously, I'm not great at stealth, but I like what's going on here and how they have implemented it. It's not like you are constantly, you know, hiding and crouching. Interesting that the robots don't seem to investigate when one of the towers goes on offline, though. Like, it doesn't attract their attention, apparently, which I would have expected it would. And you can see there's another one of those large bases, like the one we went into earlier. So I would guess that's where you kind of want to aim for in a biome, is to walk towards that green spire. But yeah, I'm curious to find out more about this world and see how this game develops out. Because I would like to actually play through and finish it, but then again, I would also like to play through and have a successful run of Sir, You Are Being Hunted. I never actually played Signal from Tulva, though I have heard very good things about it. So, I don't know, maybe I'll check that out someday. But until then, I've been Shadefire. This is The Light Keeps Us Safe, and I think it is cool. Kind of grim, though. You know, kind of a little melancholy, perhaps. But I think this looks good. I think it's atmospheric. I like the kind of oppressive music, and I like the general idea of being just one person trying to avoid the attention of this robot menace that seemingly has taken over the world, while everyone else has gone into the light. Take care, everyone.